Hey ladies, hey moms, hey babes if you're in there today. I'm coming at you with a stretching, cool down, kind of all of the above, just nice relaxation time. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. We're gonna kind of feel our way through it today. So all you're gonna need is like a, I don't know, this is a baby bath towel, a towel, a rope, I don't know, anything really. We're just gonna be looping it around our arches and kind of stretching with it that way. So we're gonna start actually not with this. We're gonna start on our sides, called the open book stretch. So knees are bent. Actually, if you want, you can take your towel and use it as like a little bit of a pillow here. So knees are tucked in, your hands are gonna come straight out in front of you, and you're just gonna open up through your chest, okay? So what I don't wanna see is your you're not gonna shift through your hips. It's simply just opening up through your chest, okay? So open up. If you can touch the ground, that's awesome. If you can't, no worries. We're just working through that mobility, through that stretch today. So I'm gonna get you to do about 5 to 6 open books on this side, on whatever side you're at, and then 5 to 6 on the other side, okay? So just moving at your own pace, nice and slow. We're gonna get stretchy today. Get mobile and get stretchy, okay? So you should feel that through the chest. There should be no pain at all, no pain associated with this one. Okay, last one right here. And we're gonna switch sides, okay? So hold it just a little extra longer. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. And then we're gonna switch sides. So come around, switch your little pillow, whatever you have. Arms are out in front of you right here. Good, get comfy. Arms are here, knees are bent, and you might notice that one side is actually tighter than the other, and that's fairly normal. So I find that my left side is stronger but tighter, which it makes a lot of sense. More muscle bulk in there to cause some inflexibility. Great, so opening up again, working on that chest. I don't want to see the hips open at all, okay? It's simply just coming from the chest, the thoracic spine. So you're probably like, Kylie, don't use those terms with me. So the upper spine, okay, not the lower spine. Okay, lower is lumbar, middle is thoracic, and then you got your cervical spine, which is your neck. Just a little tidbit for you guys today. Let's hold this one right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, all right. You're gonna need your little towel or whatever you've got on you today, okay? So you're gonna loop it under one of your arches, okay? Holding the towel with both hands, just feeling a stretch through the back, through your hamstrings, okay? A little bend in your knee. You never want to lock out your knee, okay? Slight bend in that knee. Great, holding it here. Good, now I want you to take the towel into the same hand that your leg is up. So my right leg is up. I'm going to take the towel into my right hand. So I have both pieces of my towel. Okay, I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to anchor it out to the side, and then I'm going to drop my right leg down, okay? So feeling that stretch through the inside thigh. I'm not shifting over. Both of my hips are on the ground, okay? Now if you can't get there today, that's okay. If you're up here, or if this is as far as you can go, great. That's awesome. You're trying, you're stretching, you're getting more bendy as we go. It just takes time, and that's okay. Did I hear a knock at the door? I don't know. Oh no, that's not my door, thank goodness. I was like, I'm not stopping this video. Great, bringing it up nice and controlled, and now you're gonna take the towel into the opposite hand. So I'm gonna take it into my left hand. I'm gonna straighten out my left leg. I'm gonna anchor myself with the right hand and cross over the body. This is where this hip is allowed to come off. You're gonna feel it in the outside thigh. Maybe a little bit in your glute as well. So back. It has a little bit of a rotation, just holding it here. This should feel so good, by the way. I call this the skipping rope stretch, because I used to use a skipping rope when I was at a gym, but now I don't have any skipping ropes.
So I use a baby bath towel because I have millions of those here at home. Like you guys probably have millions of receiving blankets or, you know, whatever. Great, coming on up nice and slow. Now we're gonna switch sides. So take that off of there, switch to the right or the left foot, whatever foot you didn't do. I'm gonna switch to my left foot because that's what I didn't do. Oh, my right one feels so much better now. Great, pulling through here, hamstring, little bend in that leg, okay? But little bend in the knee, holding here, breathing through it. Nice and relaxed. Unless you have a baby crawling all over you, then maybe not so relaxed. Great, take the towel or whatever you have into the same hand that your leg is up. So my left leg is up. I have the towel in my left hand, anchoring my right arm, and I'm gonna take my left leg out to the side. See how my hip stays down onto the ground here. And I just feel it through my inside thigh, using my arm to hold the towel so it holds, gives my leg a little support so I can allow that stretch to happen. Again, if you don't feel like you can go very far today, that's okay. Don't overstretch it, don't overthink it. Just go as far as you can. You should never feel pain. Slight discomfort, not lots of discomfort. Slight. Good, bringing it on up nice and slow. Switching sides, taking that leg nice and straight. Sorry, I keep hearing noises around the house and it's really weird. So switching, so now you have your towel in the opposite hand as you have the leg up, coming across to the side. Like, who is in my house? There's nobody in my house right now. I get so distracted when it's quiet. Great, breathing through. This is where that hip is allowed, the top hip is allowed to come off the ground. Stretching through that outside thigh, the glute. Great job. Breathing here. Good, now let's bring that foot back to center, nice and slow, releasing it. We're gonna come to all fours and then take it into a cat-cow. I love cat-cow, it's my favorite. So we're gonna work through a little bit of a progression with this one. So just starting with cat-cow, pushing that belly button down to the ground and then rounding through that spine right there. Pushing that belly button down. Good, you have a little arch in that back. If you want to, you can look up. And then rounding through that spine. Let's do one or two more of these and then we're gonna get into a hip flexor stretch. So you may wanna, if you have a towel, so keep doing these, you guys. If you have a towel, you may just wanna kind of roll it up a little bit, and we'll use this for your hip flexor stretch. So let's do our right leg, or our left leg first. So put the towel, if you have it, underneath your right leg, bring your left leg forwards, and then come forwards into that hip flexor. Okay, you're gonna sort of push, you're gonna rotate or tip your pelvis under. Gosh, I couldn't find the word for that. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't find the words. Great, staying through here. I'm just gonna move myself back a little bit because you guys totally cut off the camera there. You can't even see me. There we go. Good. So if you're here today, that's fine. If you're here and that's all the hip flexor stretch you can get, not a problem at all. Wherever you can get today, okay? If you can come down, if you can be here, all the power to you. Rock on, girlfriend. That's awesome. Okay, next we're gonna go into a pigeon. So I'm gonna turn to face the camera. Please, if you have knee problems, knee pain, hip problems, tight hips, this one's great for tight hips, but you may not be able to get here yet. So from this hip flexor position, you're gonna take your front foot, cross it across the body, coming down, and then coming into the pigeon. So my back leg is straight out, and you can't really see it very well. I'll come to the side. So my back leg is straight out, okay? And my hip is as close to the ground as I can get it. And you're just right here, stretching through the hip and through this glute. Again, if you can come down, awesome. If you can come down, awesome. Okay, stay where you need to. If this isn't for you today, not a problem. You're welcome to just come into sort of like an offset position right here, and then you can come forwards a little bit and you'll still sort of feel it in that the front glute, okay? So stay wherever you need to, go down, go up, wherever your flexibility is today, okay? Hold it for longer, take a pause if you need to, and come back to this workout. I'm gonna move on to our next side. Great, so come on out of this. So if you're in pigeon, so if that leg is straight back, you're just sort of gonna push yourself up and bring your leg back, okay? So now put the towel underneath your left knee or your other knee that you didn't do, coming forwards, pushing through that hip flexor, okay? Great, and if you want to come down, you can. If you can come lower, this side's tighter, so I actually don't know if I can even, yeah, not comfortable. I can't push down there today, not a problem at all. Take it at your own flexibility, your own mobility today. I'm gonna scooch back just a little bit. I crept too close to the camera again. The camera hog. Good, stay right here. And if you're ready to move into that pigeon, let's go into the pigeon, or you can go into that offset position, or you can stay here if you want to as well. Totally fine. So bringing that leg across, bringing that knee down, and again, this side is harder for me. My right hip is just, doesn't like me these days. So I feel so much tighter in this side. So you can come down if you need to, go into that offset position, whatever works for your body today, okay? Great, breathe through it here. We're almost done, almost there. Great job. Again, pause it if you need to. If you want a little bit longer stretch, you're more than welcome to have a longer stretch. This is your time. This is your decompressing time here. Hopefully baby's napping or out with somebody. Good, walking up nice and slow, coming out of that, pressing in, yeah. Wonderful job, ladies. I hope you feel a little more loosey-goosey and stretched and relaxed. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, or have a great sleep whenever you were doing this workout, this stretch. Have an awesome, awesome day. High five, elbow bump. Peace out.